We're back at the Finca Courtesan Hotel with another 8 Series, but this time we got the fastest, most powerful and the most expensive M car BMW have ever made. And where Tiff was all worried about practicality and boot space,
The first question is, can I get my golf clubs in the boot? Sorted.
I got other priorities, more pressing matters. So here we are on the M8 Competition, and we know after the 840 and the 850i, we know it's going to be super luxurious, highly sophisticated, but this car should be also stupidly quick because it is the fastest road-going BMW ever made. But what I want to find out today is how different this M badge, this legendary BMW M badge, makes this car feel and perform, and whether it's worthy of being classed as an M series car. It's powered by the same 4.4 litre V8 twin turbocharged engine that you find in the M5, but this car has an eye-watering 625 horsepower, topping the M5 competition by 8 horsepower. Quite a fitting number, actually. And first impressions of this, the M8 Competition, you know what, it feels so much more grand tourer than sports car. I wanted it to be a little bit sportier. It doesn't really snap into gear, it doesn't give you that really crisp feeling, but I know that's obviously an intentional thing by BMW because they want to make it luxurious, they want to make it like a beautiful driving experience and get that balance right. But I guess I just prefer that little bit more aggressive sort of stance of the car, the aggressive feel of a car.
But if you do want to turn up the excitement, BMW's M configuration allows you to create bespoke setups to suit your driving needs. From the 3 standard settings available, Road, Sport and Track, you have a host of options that change the steering, the suspension and drivetrain that let you progressively choose different driving experiences.
I'm going to click it in my pre-configured M button, in my M2 button, and I have to confirm again because everything is switched off. And all the power is now going to the rear wheels, which should lighten things up significantly. In fact, it should make it sound better, should make it perform better, and should make it a lot more exciting.
And together with sending the power to the rear wheels, the clever computers take away your traction control comfort blanket, which of course makes the car feel more exciting and more alive.
But you've got to pay attention now, the car isn't really helping you. You've got traction control off, you've got power to the rear wheels, 625 horsepower. So much so that actually if you had the stereo on, it automatically dips in sound because BMW want you to concentrate that a little bit more. It doesn't sound like a 625 horsepower M car, the fastest, most powerful M car ever built. I want it to sound like an absolute monster. BMW, come on, come on. The car costs £123,000, and for that you get it pretty much fully loaded. Of course, you've got some optional extras that you can get as well. But for that price, it puts you in the same category as of course, the Mercedes-AMG 63, both the coupe and the convertible. But also, you're sort of pushing up there with the Bentley Continental GT and the Aston Martin DB11, although you'd be a brave man to argue against those badges being just that little bit more exclusive. And of course, both cars cost that little bit more money as well. The interior of the car is absolute quality. It's top of the range merino leather. Everywhere you look, you've got carbon fiber here. The wheel's very nice, very round tiff. That's a very nice round wheel. It's a little bit chunky, but there's just so much tech and there's so much going on. You've got voice recognition, infotainment system, and you've got a head-up display. They're all standard. But the best feature ever, there's no question the best feature, is the reversing assistant. And if you're not familiar with that, you can have a look on this video here somewhere. There's a link where we can show you last time we were in the BMW 8 Series. I think the outside of the car looks fantastic. You take the already good-looking 8 Series, very sleek, very beautiful coupe-looking car, and then you give it a gym membership for 12 months, and you make it all buff like this. It's just very aggressive styling, but very classy as well. You got the aggressive air vents that are there for function and for form, and they're topped off with these great-looking 20-inch forged alloy wheels. You got the double bubble carbon fiber roof, which gives it that sort of sporty race car type of feel and heritage as well. And if you had a spare £7,000 exactly, and you wanted the sun on your face just that little bit more, BMW got the perfect solution for you. Here we are in the convertible version, and the sun's in my face and the wind's in my hair. It seems quite a fitting way to end the day. The roof takes just 15 seconds to open or close, and you can do it at up to 31 miles an hour. And it's very quiet actually with the roof up as well. It's got this triple layer of insulation, so it's a very quiet cockpit. And one thing about having no roof means you can hear this noise a little bit better. It's still not anywhere near as good as I want it to be. I want it to be more of a sports car. It's got the famous M badge. It's just so much more Grand Tourer than sports car. I know it's got its place, and I know people probably like that, but for me, I just wanted it to be a bit more sporty, a bit more aggressive, a bit more M, a bit more shouty. It's just not a car to drive fast, which is just such a bizarre thing to say, because it is quite literally the fastest road-going BMW they've ever made. But it's a cruiser. It would just destroy the motorway. It would cruise mile after mile and eat them up and spit them out. It rides the bumps beautifully. There's nothing bad about it. It's just not exciting. And I want an M car to be exciting.
The M8 Competition ticks so many boxes. Ridiculous amounts of usable tech, beautiful looks, and such a luxurious feel. But perhaps in terms of actual driving, maybe I've just been a little bit too tame, mainly given the fact that we're on public roads. There's no question it's a tyre-smoking monster, but personally for me, the hallowed M badge should be a little bit more involving, just that little bit more exciting.